I gotta find the chat. Oh, there we go. All right, when you get on, if you can say hi, because it doesn't tell me who's on, that way I know who's on. All right, so I don't see anybody on yet, so I'm going to wait a couple more minutes and see if some people show up. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get started. We only have a couple people on, but that's okay. Some people, sorry guys, I've got like something in my eye and I can't get it out. So this was like, I don't know what I was thinking, honestly, when I scheduled this meeting on September 1st. So I don't know, Barb, I think you know this. For those that are actually on that don't see the chat box, how do they get the chat box? Do they have to, I don't remember. I think you figured it out last time and I don't remember. I don't remember. Now I did open up, or I didn't really open up. I did put a little picture, a link, and like a question. Like if you guys have questions and you can't chat, just to go to the Facebook group. Someone is having a hard time getting on. You gotta figure this out. I'm like, I love this. So, hold on. Let me see. Book group. Hello? Yeah. Huh? You called me? Yeah, I was. Do you know, like, okay, so the little box on the top with the grid. An arrow and an X. Are you talking about me? Because I think my screen looks different than what your guys' screen looks like. All right. Do you want to go type it on the team page? Because they can't get. I'll tag you in the one that. Okay, guys. All right. Uh-huh. Right. Okay, guys. So when you guys click on the original link and you hit play, you see the Q&A box. Oh, I see the little grid. I see it. I see it. I see. Okay, I think I'm going to do something really fancy here, guys. Okay, you rock. Bye. All right, so what I'm going to try and do, guys, is screen share my thing. So for those of you that desktop, start screen share. Okay, that looks crazy. That screenshotting. All right. All right. Anyways. So when you first click on the link, there is, when you're logged in, up at the top right-hand corner, there's like a little grid. It's got 9 little boxes. If you click on that, on the left, there's a Q&A box. If you click that Q&A box, then the chat will pop up. So I don't see anybody chatting. So if you guys are chatting, I don't even see it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So first of all, I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about our challenges. So I've been posting out there some different challenges for everybody. Obviously, you don't have to do them or, you know, whatever. But if you do things, and you do get rewarded for them. And so our last challenge for August, there were a couple of different ways that you could earn the planners that I have. So the first way that you could automatically earn one is if you got 3 recruits in the month. And the second way was to have 2,000 in PRV. And okay. So those are the 2 ways that you could automatically get that. Unfortunately, no one in our team got that, but that's okay. I think that things will be a lot different here in September, and not to mention we killed August. Like, our August numbers look like last year's November numbers, which is kind of crazy. So the other way you could get points, and I had to write it down on a piece of paper so I didn't forget. If you got a recruit, you got 5 points. And I messed this one up. Where did it go? Well, I'll go through it. You got 5 points, 5 entries into a drawing for them. You got 1 ticket for $150 to $499 in PRV, 5 tickets for $500 to $999 in PRV, 15 for $1,000 to $1,499, and 20 for $1,500. So I'm just gonna. I mean, we had some pretty good. Oh, here it is. 6. I'm not even going to do this on this call because I want to kind of get into it. I'll make a video, and I have to print up all these tickets because there's a lot of people on there. So we had a really good month. Good job, guys. So I'm really happy about that. I'm very, very excited about the way our transition happened this month as far as corporate goes. For those of you that have been around for transitions, they are usually quite a nightmare. And it's hard to get orders in on the last day, and there were people putting orders in at midnight and 1 o'clock in the morning and had no problems. So that was really good. When I woke up this morning, actually I had a recruit last night who was wanting to sign up before she went to work, and I was like, yeah, that's probably not going to happen just because of past experience. Like, our workstations and stuff don't come back up for a couple of hours, like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock usually. And so I was like, yeah, that's probably not going to happen. And at 6:30 this morning, like, I wake up and I open my eyes, and it's just like a bad habit that I just check everything and see how the night went and email and all that. So when I seen everything was up, I was like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And I texted her, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's up. So that was really exciting. So I'm really excited about that. A couple of things to kind of that I've found out. The Scentsy Groom samples, those little sample packets that we were supposed to have available, those will actually not be available until the 21st because of like manufacturing. And so those will be available to order on September 21st. We have a new buddy. Well, we actually have a couple new buddies. We have Tara, I don't even know what kind of dinosaur she is. I don't even try and say it because I'm horrible with like big words. We have Audrey the spider, or the tarantula. I don't know what, yeah, I think it's the spider. And then I don't know what the bat's name is because I don't think he's that cute personally. And we have Bernie the butterfly, or the buddy fly, for the Autism Speaks. So those are a couple new things that are really important that sell really quick. At least they do for me. They don't for everyone. So before we get into our topic, today we're going to talk about fundraisers. I want to just kind of put, does anybody have any questions about catalogs, when things are coming, what to expect, anything like that, before we dive right in? All right, no questions. I don't see nothing out on the team page. And sorry, I look crazy. I just got out of the shower. So I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. So last month we talked about the incentive trip and ways that we can earn the trip and things like that. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really like, I really want to take my kids to Disney World. So I know I'm really going to have to push myself. So one way that I know that I can kind of control my sales and things like that is with fundraisers. Fundraisers I've never been really big with, but I'm kind of like forcing myself to learn and to kind of make it happen, because I know that in order for me to take my family like I want, I have to have fundraisers, because that's the only way that there's going to be for me to do that. So a couple of different things, like I've prepared this stuff just because I'm like ready at all times, like ready. Is it coming back? Hold on a second. Manny's gone away. It's coming. It's coming. All right. So one thing that I have been doing is, first of all, I don't know, a lot of us are Facebook friends, so you guys might have seen the little video that Gracie did. And so the story behind that is her birthday is coming up and she wants a computer, and I was letting her use my laptop and she left it out and the dog chewed the battery thing in half. So she didn't take very good care of it. So I told her I wasn't going to buy her a computer because she didn't take care of mine. And so she says, well, can we go to my bank and I'll take the money out of my account? And I said, no, because I put that money there. And so she was like, okay, well, can I have a Scentsy fundraiser? And I was like, okay, well, why not? So this is little Gracie's fundraiser. Like, she's so proud. And she did the buddy clips just because she likes them. And she knows that product, which is really important when you're thinking of these, about who you're going to offer these to. You want them to know that their products so that they can explain to people what they are and sell them effectively. So what I have been doing is, like, I have like bunches of these because I was like, I'm gonna get a fundraiser, bunches of them. There's that. So what I've been doing, so like there is this, and all these documents are in our team page, but like here's one. This one is just kind of like what your organization can earn. I wonder if my camera is even focusing. I can't even see. So this is just showing like the earning potential if they do have a fundraiser and what it can do for their organization. Now, with the buddy clips or the car bars, they're all the same profit. So really you could use the same one and show it to them and be like, okay, this could really be for any of them. Or you could just change the wording on it because remember, none of our stuff is locked. So you can change it and edit it and make it your own. So I give them that. And then like for kids and stuff like that. So I have really been pushing, like really been intentional about fundraisers. So like Gracie's gymnastics class, like her gymnastics gym, they are wanting like some new equipment and stuff like that. Well, they're selling these bows, like just regular bows for $20 for a bow. And I'm like, there's no way that I'd pay $20 for a hair bow. There's no way. So I offered this to them and they're still like talking about it with the parents and stuff like that. But they're all little girls. Sorry, they're all little girls. And so I was like, the buddy clips would be perfect because they're all young. So I give them this, and I have some in color, just depending on like if they're a hot one, a hot, I don't want to say lead, but like a hot prospect. Chibo, will you tell Gracie to come in and get in the shower? If they're a hot prospect, they get color. If they're a cold prospect, they get black and white. Tell Gracie to get inside and take a shower.
You gotta go close the garage.
Get the thing out of my purse. So that's kind of silly, but that's what I did. So I did that. And then I've got more of these, just different fonts. And then this is like the buddy clip. So like if I'm only offering them the buddy clip, then I can give them that and it's relevant. So I think it's really important that you have these printed off where it shows them how much money that they can actually earn. Because when you show numbers and they're like, holy cow, if my 10 girls sold 10, I would have $700. Like, you're going to write me a check for $700. And I think it just actually really puts it into perspective for them. Now, with these, there are different ways you can do it. A lot of people, I mean, we're upselling them $5. So you could just give them the $5. And some people give them the $5 plus their commission, like $2. You know, that way they have enough money to pay taxes and stuff like that. So it really is up to you and how you want to run your business. I do the $7 for most. If it's just like a personal person, like a person, then I'm like I'll give them the $7. But if it's a huge organization or it's a huge school, I may reconsider that because I'm going to have a lot of out-of-pocket expenses as far as order forms, manila envelopes, and things like that that I don't want to lose money on, so that way I can compensate for that. So you just got to use your best judgment and what it is that you're trying to do for your business and what you can afford to do. So yeah. So I have what? Hold on, guys. That didn't sound good. What? Okay. So this was actually what I did last year. And I got this from Jacqueline Roy. And I need to throw these away because they still have her site on it. But it just says why to do the Cincy fundraiser instead of like other ones, and the different benefits, what the actual potential income is, things like that. When I'm giving them their fundraiser, like when I meet with someone about a fundraiser, I always give them the order form so that they know what it looks like.
Can I take a shower? Can you go back outside?
No. Go take a shower. Because you stink like outside in sweat. And you have school in the morning.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on.
I'm barely even
Gracie, I'm in a meeting. I'm not arguing with you. Go get in the shower. So I always give them the fundraiser sheet. That way they can see what it is, see the simplicity of it, and how.
Mommy.
Go in there. Go in there with Daddy.
Mommy.
Go in there with Daddy.
Mommy.
Go in there with your daddy. So that way they can see the simplicity of it, that it's not really difficult. They can see that there's really nothing to it other than getting it in front of people, showing them, and having them order. So for those of you that haven't seen the Buddy Clip order forms, this, I mean, there are several ones that are out there floating around, but this is the one that I'm actually using. So those are most of the documents that I use. And now I want to talk to you a little bit about why. So a lot of people are like, why would I want to do a fundraiser? Because I'm giving all the commission away. Or, you know, like you're giving all your profit away, things like that. So that is true. However, when you get to a point in your business, and there are different points in your business that you may be in, why a fundraiser would be good. So scenario number one, you are brand new, you're newer, you have sold to all your friends and family, and you're trying to, no, to us all available. So chat. Oh, there they are. Ah, okay. So I see all the questions now. I didn't see those. Sorry, guys. All right. Delete this one. All right. All right. So Tisha said, what? Sorry, I'm going to be going backwards because I didn't see all these questions and I want to answer them. What is the tax amount on all sales or per item? A few of my clients keep asking. So the tax rate goes off of your local tax. So if you go to Google and type in your zip code and you type in your zip code and put local tax rate, it will pop up what your tax rate is. Or you can go on your orders tab in your workstation, click on the orders tab, didn't I just say that? Orders tab, click on your starter kit or another order that you've placed, and on the right-hand side, inside that, it'll tell you what your tax rate is. That way you can see what your tax rate is. Hey, are these on the team page or in the Dropbox link? All right, so Kim, you put up there. Are these on the team page? So I'm not really sure because I'm behind. Are you talking about like all the fundraiser information, or are you talking about, I don't know what you're talking about, what being on the team page? And I have a strong accent, like from America accent. All right, in the car. My keys are somewhere in there. All right, so if you're talking about, Kim, you said you're all good now. So if you're talking about all the fundraiser information, they are. Now, well, I don't even know what I did. I forgot some out. These are the car bar ones, too, for those of you. These are all out there. Yeah, but I think, yeah, they're all out there. Now, there is one, like the Scent Circle one is not out there because you can personalize it through your workstation. So you can kind of pick what you want, what scents you want. So I just picked the ones that are like the bigger sellers of mine for my customers. Those are the ones I put on there. But you can put whatever you want on there. My thought to those people is you shouldn't be doing that if you have to ask why. So that is just more of kind of like a selling point to yourself. So if you know, you have 5 different people coming at you for fundraisers like cookie dough, pizzas, freaking Christmas wrapping paper, and magazines, and you're trying to sell yourself and sell your product and why they should choose a Scentsy fundraiser over the others, that is what that document is about. Not necessarily, well, if you want to make some money, then we'll do that. About the buddies. So they have some of the like Tara, the new buddy. And I just want to put this out there for you Kiwis. And I wasn't going to tell you guys to get your hopes up, but there were like several directors on the director page saying, like, since some things are delayed for you guys, the least that they could do was give you guys Tara. And then it was out there. And I was like, oh my God, they really listened. So that is just another reason why I'm so thankful that we work for a company like this, because they really do listen to their consultants. So that's about the buddies. Victoria says, are all the buddies $30 now? No, they are not all $30 now. However, Tara does have a lot of material and like the shiny material. And so it was a little more of an expensive buddy to make, so that the complexity of it is why that one is more. And I think, I mean, if you've seen the bat and the tarantula, they are pretty detailed as well. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying, Missy. Yeah. I mean, I get it, but here's the thing. I hope the buddies are done. So Missy says, I meant the consultants who ask, what is it in for me? It makes me sad. I totally agree. But we are all in this business to make money. And you want to get up here? You got to be quiet. Can you be quiet?
No.
No. Well, I'm glad you're honest. So here's Gael the Menace. Can you say hi? Say hi.
No.
No. So, I mean, because they are donating their commissions and then you are supplying everything. And so they're like, you know, why should I even do this? It's like a waste of my time. I'm wasting my time, my energy, my resources, and all of that into a fundraiser instead of working my business. What people fail to realize is a fundraiser is an amazing asset to your business. And it is totally worth it in every single way. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you're going to make their life so much easier. You're going to, obviously, you're going to give the money to them. So they're going to be super thankful for you. They may advertise your business, you know, like if you do something for like the football squad, cheerleading squad, or the football team or something like that. During those games, they may advertise your business for free just because you did that for them. You know, if you did a fundraiser for the cheerleaders and they made, you know, $1,000 or, you know, whatever the case may be, you know, it's just getting your name out there and getting people with your product, because hopefully if you guys have listened to me
Mommy.
for anything,
Mommy. Mommy.
What? You gotta be quiet. Go see your daddy. Go tell daddy. If there are two things, I mean, my one thing that I tell everybody to do, or what I say they should do, or recommend that they do, and is to update their picture on their not their workstation, the PWS, and their story, because it means so much. But the second thing is to label everything, because you never know who's going to get your product. You don't know, even if they're your best customer and they order from you like every month or, you know, whatever the case may be, you want to make sure you're still labeling things, because they may give those things away, and then you want those people to have your information in case they don't have a consultant. I can't tell you how many times I've been contacted by people that are like, oh, I got this. One time someone got a warmer at a yard sale that didn't have a light bulb, and my label was on the bottom of it. And I take all my warmers out just so that I can make sure there's nothing wrong with them, that there's nothing broke with it, or, you know, it's not cracked or anything like that, because that would just be bad. Or, you know, like a light bulb, you know, I always check to make sure the light bulb's not broke, because, you know, we are human, and shit happens during, you know, shipping and all of that. Sorry, I gotta like dim my computer because I got a headache and it's killing me, and it makes my forehead look extra shiny. So I always do that, and then I put a label on the bottom of the warmer and put it back in. And so that's another thing. Label everything. So when you have these fundraisers, you're labeling everything. Then these people are going to run out, and then it's not going to be a fundraiser. And then you're going to make the profit. And another thing that I offer is if anyone books a party with me through the fundraiser, then I'm going to donate 10% of my commission from that party back to that organization. Chloe, what are you chewing on? Another thing is you can do personal fundraisers. Man, cat cut the tongue. You can do personal fundraisers just like I did with Gracie. And when I did that and I posted that video, I got two people that actually messaged me and was like, hey, can I do a fundraiser? Then I had another girl that's interested in joining, but her phone is getting shut off and she's like super broke and she can't afford it, but she really wants to do it to make some extra money, but she can't afford it. Well, we can't bonus buy and pay for their kit, but what we can do is, Kim, it's because I'm so fresh and so clean. But man, you just lost my whole train of thought, and now I'm all red and blushing. Can someone remind me what I was talking about? I don't remember. Crap, what was I just talking about? Oh, the girl that don't have no money. So I offered to send her a fundraiser, and you can't tell them, hey, when you do this fundraiser, you have to sign up, and you have to sign up with me, because that would be out of compliance. But what I can do is say, okay, I'll give you this fundraiser, and you can raise some money, and what you do with that money is your business. But if you want to invest it into yourself and not take away from an already struggling family, then, you know, buy yourself a business. So that's what you can do there. So when people ask me why should they do fundraisers, that is a great tool. Then, you know, there are so many people that will buy from the fundraiser because they don't have a Scentsy consultant. You know, they'll buy whatever product it is that you're offering, and then when they get it, they'll call you and say, hey, you know, I need a bar, or I need light bulbs. Light bulbs are huge. You know, can you help me with that? And you generate sales all the time. So I've done a couple fundraisers, nothing like super huge. I've done a cheerleading squad, and I've done a couple personals. And then I did one for, I don't even know what it was called. They're our JC's group, and I don't know if that's just something that's here locally or if it's something that's everywhere. But they do like our fair and stuff. And they did a fundraiser, and they weren't bad fundraisers, so those were pretty good. So anything,
No.
is there anything that you guys want to talk about while we're still here? We have 20 minutes left, and you know, it's the beginning of the month. Everybody's overwhelmed. I was up until 2 a.m. and then back up at 6:30, so I'm tired. But I don't know what I was thinking when I was scheduling this meeting today. That was kind of crazy. So yeah, is there anything that you guys want to cover? Any questions you have, concerns you have, or anything? JC's are worldwide. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Everybody's good. So I think that September is going to be great. Our numbers are already awesome so far for today. If you aren't posting on Facebook the new products, if you aren't showcasing those, you're missing out on so much, because it is really going to be a very good outcome. I mean, this month is going to be crazy. There are a lot of you that can promote. There are a lot of you that have said that you want to go on these trips, and some of you, and there are a lot of you that have said that you need money. So if that is you, and even if it's not you, okay, so I have business cards. I would like to know. Business card would like to know the best way to get them out to people or advertise. I give them to everyone. When you go out in places and there's like bulletin boards with, you know, like a million different business cards, put it up there. You know, when you go to a restaurant, give it to the waitress and talk to them and let them know. Don't just say, hey, here's my business card. Or, you know, I always like, if I really like them, I make a conversation about Scentsy and give them my stuff. So yeah, just everywhere. You just talk about it everywhere. Wear your Scentsy gear, your shirts, have just anything. Put it on your car. That's the best way. And by the way, I don't know if you, I can't see who's on here, but the other day I was so excited. We were on our way to Walmart and there was this car in front of us and she was up a little bit, like up a couple of cards. And I was like, oh my God. I said, is that someone that has a Scentsy decal on the back? And my husband's like, I think so. It looks like it, but I can't really tell. I was like, well, speed up. We got to find out who it is. And I was so excited to see it was Ashley Ames, who's on our team. She was branded and it really stood out to me. And I'm a Scentsy consultant, so it probably stands out to me like nothing else. But those things are huge and they can generate so much business for you. And people will honk at you and ask you if you have catalogs and things like that. So that's cool. Anyways, this month, make sure you're advertising on social media. Make sure you're talking to people. Make sure you're getting the new catalog in people's hands. Make sure you're talking to people and bringing your friends and family. Like right now is the best time to get your friends and family to join because the momentum and the sales is so much higher in the fall and winter than it is in spring and summer. It's a reality. It's with every retail company, not even just with direct sales, but even, you know, stores. Their sales are a lot higher during the fall and winter season when the holidays are here. So let's get some recruits. We have a team of 75 and my goal, which is a really big goal, and I'm kind of facial expressions say it all. Like, I really don't even want to say this because I don't want it to not happen. And then I'm like, oh my God, I just declared it. But I really want to make our team up to 100 people this month. So we are going to have some more challenges this month. And I'm going to do a video probably tomorrow because I'm toasted for today on who won last month. But let's really, like, you're not going to promote in this business as far as title, and you're not going to get those overrides on your downline if you don't have a downline. And so really, really be intentional about it. Start watching YouTube videos on recruiting and get your friends and family to join now, because right now is the best time because the rest of the season is going to be epic. It's going to be huge. The catalog is gorgeous. Things are selling like crazy already. And our numbers look fantastic already. And it's only the first of the month. And we've got 30 more days. So, or maybe 29. But anyways, so many of you can recruit. And I know it sounds scary, but it's really not scary. But you're never going to promote and title. You're never going to earn trips if you don't build a team. It's a reality. It's not something that you have to do. And by all means, if you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm not making you. But if the trips, the bigger paychecks, the residual income is what you want and it's what you desire, you really need to start being intentional on recruiting and being intentional what you're doing with your time. So sales are great. That's fine and dandy. But you can have that money for today, or you can find a recruit. You can recruit your host and have money forever. So kind of pick your battle. So before we head out, does anybody have any questions? Before we leave, I'm going to go check. I'm going to go check on the team page, make sure there's nothing out there. All right, so I don't see anything. So thanks for your guys' time. We are going to end it a little bit early, 10 minutes early. But I hope this helps you. Go find fundraisers with your organizations, your church groups, your gymnastics, your extracurricular activities, the school. Go talk to the PTA. Whatever you need to do to help somebody. When you help others, it helps you in the long run. So if you have any questions, let me know. Send me an email, text, call me. Just not tonight. Don't call me because I'm tired. Toasted. So I love you guys. And I can't wait to watch you guys grow. Like, I'm so excited to see you guys grow because there are so many of you that are close to promoting. And I know how much it excites you guys. So I can't wait for that. And I'm your biggest cheerleader. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. And we will chat soon. And I'll see you guys next month. Oh, Kim won't be a smart ass again. Yeah, right. She'll make some comment later on the page. Or she'll send it to me in a personal message. Don't let her fool you guys. But I love you guys. And if you guys have any questions, again, just let me know. And I'll help you any way that I can. So talk to you guys later.